don't go to chemo. There are hundreds of options.
So I was called 7:30. I just got up from bed. I was just got up from the bed. I just rushed to his place.
Because last time when I've seen him the past two sessions, kidneys are not really working really well. It's affecting also the liver, so probably he's got some fluid retention.
Yeah.
If he starts having some difficulty of breathing, then that's in the lungs already.
He's having
Difficulty in breathing now, Father? So so there's fluid in the lungs already. So he was just lying down today, or?
There is a whole night he didn't sleep. Wanted to go to toilet, but he didn't much.
Yeah.
The nurse, they called the nurse or doctor, something. They said dehydrated, give him something to drink. Very little he took.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to eat or drink anything.
Have they increased the morphine now?
They give endone.
Yeah.
Another tablet, two, 3 types of tablets they give.
Yeah.
So they gave on time, so he didn't have much pain last 2 days.
Yeah.
The tablet was given on time.
Yeah. So because they're gradually increasing.
Yeah.
Morphine is there, but they are not yet administered. Yeah.
Yes, when the doctor came, he said they have no pain. He's afraid they may affect him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because traveling now will be a big problem for him too.
It was, I think, Christmas Day or after. I asked him, we'll take you to the car, just come and go for a drive, or go to Malgo or church or something. He said, no, we can't. Doesn't feel like, he said.
So it's getting close then.
And also it's a depressed now, depressive state also.
Yeah. Okay. Can you, Father, right?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. You explain, that's all, as usually you do.
Because I can do. Yeah. Do you want me to do with both hands or just one hand at a time?
Whatever you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nothing. You just do normally, that's all.
Okay.
And you can tell this is, when you put a finger, this is what is connected to the organ, like that. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. So that I could remember that I watched this video.
Okay. So you can just use any lotion.
Yeah.
And not oil, because you know when you use the oil, the friction point is going to be really hot.
Okay.
Then it can cause blisters in your hand or blisters on the patient's feet. Yeah.
This is like a Vaseline based lotion.
Yeah, or the sorbolin cream.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
All right.
So if you're comfortable, you can do both kidneys at the same time. So that's the kidney point there.
That's the kidney point.
Okay, so I'll just have to slide it down.
Okay.
That's a kidney, ureter, then urinary bladder. Yeah. A bit sore, Father? Yeah. Was there a little bit of a meat intake? lately during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all ate. So I'm doing now the left and the right kidney. So that's the
Okay.
left kidney, that's the right
All right,
kidney.
the opposite, yeah.
All right, okay.
Wow. Whatever you have eaten, it should come out, Sebastian. Now.
Yeah. See, I got a little bit confused too. This is the right kidney, that's the left kidney.
Oh, it's okay.
Food is right food.
Because that's the right
Okay,
foot.
okay. I thought the organs are connected opposite.
So that-
Okay, thanks. You
So,
explained.
so that's the right kidney, Father.
All
My
right.
Right kidney there,
All right.
and that's the left kidney there.
Oh my God, thanks for explaining. Otherwise, I would have been making mistake too.
He's eating right. His right food is there.
So I get a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, corrected. So this on the right foot, the right kidney. On the
Kidney.
left foot, the left,
Left
kidney.
kidney,
Okay,
okay.
good. So you can do this one for 1 minute.
Okay.
So what I do, I divide this part into two.
Mhm.
So I just do this part first. That's right kidney there, the left kidney there. Then I'm doing also the ureter.
Mm.
Then as I go down up to here,
Mhm.
that's the urinary bladder.
Okay.
Okay. So you can do that for 1 minute.
Mm.
Okay, 1 or 2 minutes,
Okay.
depending if there's a problem in the kidneys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, I can go then to, to the head area. That's the head and the sinus.
Mm-mm.
Now, there's a tricky part here.
Okay.
So, when we're talking about the organs from here
Mm-hmm.
to the top part,
Mm-hmm.
so if I'm doing the right foot, that's the left side of the brain.
Ah, that is the point. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And left side of the sinus, the jaw,
All right.
the eyes,
All
the
right.
ears.
All right.
So there's a crossover.
That is the crossover.
There's a crossover just on the head area.
All right.
All right. So now, if I'm doing this one, that's the left side of the brain. That's the right side
Right.
of the
So
brain.
the brain.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. It's just in the head area, Father.
Okay.
That there's a crossover.
Okay.
So the sinus, like that, the nose,
Yeah.
part of the nose,
Yeah.
that's the left, right to left, left to right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All the toes are the brain area.
Brain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have also the brain.
Mm.
You have your pituitary gland,
Mhm.
the master gland of the endocrine system.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you have the pineal gland as well there.
Oh, that's a small. That's a small one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So small, the big one and the small one.
Okay.
They
okay.
all represent the brain,
Okay.
the endocrine system, master gland of the endocrine system, which is
Okay.
the pituitary gland.
All right.
Yeah. So I just have to squeeze it.
Mm-mm.
So I just squeeze it. Yeah. And after that, I'm going to do also, now you can move here, Father. I'm doing now here
Mm.
the lymphatic system.
Mm-mm-mm.
So the lymphatic system is your garbage collectors.
Mm-mm.
So it collects your garbage in your system. It's also what we call part of your immune system.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So you can do this one. That's why it's painful today with Father because he's eaten a bit of those food.
Mm-mm.
But that's all right. It's
Chicken.
festive. It's festive season.
One day there was no choice. They gave me the mutton.
Ah, right,
Yeah, they
right.
gave me. There was nothing else to eat.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So when I finish this lymphatic system,
Mm.
there's also a lymphatic system, upper and lower lymphatics
Mm.
after this. So you can just say, so Jesus will heal you. That's a mantra.
Mm-mm.
Now I'm going to do the upper lymphatics and the lower lymphatics. Lower and upper on this side. So this one, lower, upper. So what I'll do is just
Oh.
this one here. Okay. Yeah. So I'll do also the other one here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've done the part of the immune system. Now I'll go again here on the brain. So what I can do with the brain, I can use my knuckles.
Okay.
So just
Yeah.
I just try to use my knuckle pressure from the top down. Then also with the small toes. There. So that's the head sinus. Yeah. Pituitary gland, but that's on the other side. Yeah. The left side of the brain. So I'll do this one as well. This one here. So it's just that one. Okay, now I'll do the brainstem from here. That's the brainstem on the side of the big toe. That's the brainstem. So what I'll do is just slide from here towards the middle. Okay, so same thing with the small toes. Exactly the same. I'll just slide it the same way.
The stem means which comes at the back, brain stem.
Brainstem, yeah.
All that's limbic part of brain and everything, like amygdala.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you do the big toes and the small toes, you've done all the parts of the head, the brain. So we're now doing part of the nervous system. Yeah.
The sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system.
Central nervous system and also the peripheral nervous system. Yeah. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. Yeah. So that's the brainstem. Now we're doing the spinal cord.
Oh, that is the spinal cord.
And also the the backbone.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, this one. Dr. Sebastian is in. Sorry, Father.
No pain, no gain.
So this one here. So we're doing now the 31 pairs of motor nerves. So that one is the C1 to C7, T1 to T12, L1 to L5, S1 to S5.
Where is the S1 to S5? One more time.
S1 to S5, and that's the coccyx.
Okay.
So C1 to C7, T1 to T12.
All right.
L1 to L5, S1 to S5, then your coccyx.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's your backbone there.
Ooh.
Isn't it? It looks exactly the same as your spine.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when we're doing this one, we're doing 31 pairs of motor nerves innervated to different parts of the body.
Okay.
That's what we call the lifeline.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they have upper back problem, that's the one that you have to massage.
Okay.
Midsection, that's the one that you have to massage.
Okay.
Lower back, this one, and that one there. So when I finish the spine, then I can just proceed to the ankle bone. That's the ankle bone there, just underneath the ankle bone. That's also the sciatic nerve, the hip area, part still of the lumbar. Yeah. So you can just massage it gently. Yeah. So if the patient cannot tolerate strong pressure, you can just modify your pressure that it's comfortable for them.
Okay.
That will still be therapeutic.
Okay.
So it's not really the amount of pain that you can give that the patient can benefit.
Okay.
Yeah. Because even Jesus, he touched those people gently. I think the only one that people got a little bit offended is that when he spat on the on the clay and put it on the eyes of the blind person.
You did a lot of healing through touching,
Yeah, that's right.
caressing,
That's right. Yeah, even.
and looking with empathy.
That's right, Father. So the five senses are also the key points of healing. Yes.
That's right. That's right. Looking, hearing, smelling,
touching,
olfactory functions.
Yes. Yeah. So after I've done this one, then we can do this hip area, and also that's also the sciatic nerve. So we can also, if there's a sciatica, we can go further to here or even further. So we can just massage it like that. Yeah. We can also massage the legs. So there. And so if I'm here already, there's a part of this part here. I'll do the prostate already at the same time. Here. So that's the right side of the prostate. This is the left side of the prostate.
Okay.
That's the right side of women uterus, and that's the left side of the uterus. So with the male prostate, with women uterus.
All right.
Yeah.
That means when the woman is pregnant, when you do reflexology, you gotta be careful in that area.
Now you can still do this one,
Do
but
that.
very mild pressure, not heavy pressure. But first trimester, don't try to touch the feet if you're not used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. After the first trimester, by all means, you can do a full reflexology treatment. So once I've done this one, so that's the prostate, uterus with women. Now I'll go up here. That's what we call now the vas deferens. So the vas deferens for men, but with women, that's the fallopian tube. This one here.
Okay. That is the thing which carries all the sperm inside and fertilizes.
Correct, and fertilize the eggs.
I know.
Yeah. So.
But do we have fallopian tube? No.
We call it vas deferens for men.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I'll also do this one. That's the left side of the vas deferens. So left fallopian tube with women. And so after I've finished the vas deferens or fallopian tube, that's the testicle for men, and that's the ovary for women.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's the ovary for women.
Let us test Sebastian's testicles, how they are performing.
Yeah.
Jerry.
That one there, they're very sensitive. That's the biggest challenge for all the priests.
Oh, I know. That is why I asked you to press more.
But that can be that can be balanced.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I know.
through the mind and through the heart.
But that is the area where we don't give to anybody. That is the point. Selfish.
Yeah, that's right.
Because testicles produces sperm, you know that, no?
Yes, yes.
And we refuse to share with anybody.
Yes.
And we are keeping for ourselves.
But
Yeah,
you know, Father, when you're keeping it for yourself,
Mm.
it becomes a reserved energy.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah.
That is that tantric sex, no? That towel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you can only have that one when you have that you know they
I know,
they
yeah.
call it the wet dream.
Oh my God, that is true. That is true. It overflows,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
It
Yeah.
overflows. I'll just turn and come
Yeah,
that
so
side a little bit
on
different
this side
angle.
now.
Yeah.
So that's the right. So right is the right testicle, right ovary. Okay. So in a circular motion, you can just massage that one. Okay. Yeah. So after I've done that, you can do that one for 1 minute. If there's a problem, then you can just increase the time.
Okay.
All right. 1 or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we've finished that one. We'll go now to the heart. This is the heart area there.
All right.
So left and right, that's the right side of the heart, left side. But we have much more bigger on the left side. So what I'll do, that's just the ball of underneath the big toe. So I'll just massage it going down, and you can feel kruk kruk kruk. That's just cholesterol buildup or uric acid buildup on the joints. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this one here. So I'll go bone, then in between the bone. So that's the bone. Then I'll go in between the bone.
Okay.
So if I'm going in between the bone here now, I'm doing now the thyroid, parathyroid, and thyroid gland. Yeah. And also part of the lung. Yeah. So you're hitting 3 birds with 1 stone already there.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Or also the shoulder. So there's many. The shoulders too. Yeah. So that's the left shoulder. This one is the right shoulder, Father. Yeah. Is it sore here?
Slightly.
So this one here?
That's more.
That's more. Yeah. So. So now I'm doing again bone and in between the bone. So we're doing now the lungs. And also the lymphatic system too, Father. Yeah. So with this one, Father, it's a bone in between bone and bone. But when I do the toes, I'll go from the base of this toe because that's the eyes already. The eyes, ears. So if I'll do this one here, I'm moving my thumb down. So I'm doing the eyes already and also the lungs and the lymphatics too. Yeah. And also part of the shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Everything hurts today, Father Sebastian.
Yeah.
Must be very tired too.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
There's not much rest.
If you encounter people with problems with asthma, Father, that's the one that you have to do. That's the lungs. So you just massage it down. But if there's an asthma, you can start from here. You start with top down, and you can also go up in between the bones. And you can just go in between the bones. Then after that, there. So you can do 1 foot at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least it wouldn't be hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing this one so at least you can film it and you can watch either. Yeah. Okay. Then you always end up going down. Yeah. And that improves the oxygen capacity of the lungs even for just one session. Yeah. Very, very effective. Lung cancer. This is the
That's the
management,
procedure.
management program as well that you have to do.
Okay.
Okay. So now, okay. So I'm just doing in between the bones now. Now, I'm going to do this one, stomach, duodenum, and the pancreas. So when you do a circular motion here, you're doing the stomach, pancreas, and duodenum. So when I'm doing that, okay, just circular motion, or you can press it down, or you can just do that. Or I prefer the circular motion. Then as I go towards this side of the foot, that's the liver. So if there's a liver problem, that's the one that you have to do.
The liver is on the right side of the
Right
foot.
side only, Father.
There's no left.
Left is the spleen.
Spleen, okay.
Yeah. So if I'm doing this one, yeah. Stomach, pancreas, duodenum. That one is the solar plexus in the middle.
Okay.
And that's the liver there.
All right.
But when you're doing the diaphragm, that's just a line there. So you can just do that one there, Father, and that's the diaphragm. But when you're doing the stomach, duodenum, and pancreas, you're doing also part of the diaphragm already.
Okay.
So as I move towards the middle, you're doing the solar plexus and the diaphragm already.
Okay.
And as I do this part as well,
Okay.
yeah, you've done also part of the diaphragm already. But after that, you can always go to the diaphragm area just a few times, and you've done the liver. Gallbladder is around this area.
All right.
So when there's some gallstone,
Yeah.
what I'll do is just to hook it up.
Okay.
That's a technique that you can do.
Oh.
And if it hurts like that, there's fatty buildup. Yeah, this one here. Yeah. That one there. Yeah. Yeah. You need more rest, Father Sebastian.
Yeah, this needs
Sebastian tells me all the time, take rest. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sebastian gives me advice when I'm in India.
yeah.
Take rest. Sebastian, you need.
these days is
I think during Christmas season,
No.
you cannot take the rest because
know.
of too much
Correct.
activity. So, yeah.
Correct.
So that's a stomach, pancreas, duodenum. Yeah. Yeah. And do you visit Amala a lot, Father?
Yeah.
So he's absorbing also the energy of Amala.
Oh, lot of time he is there with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time he visits whenever there is.
But when you're treating people, Father, always shield yourself. So just say, "Come, Holy Spirit, fill me." Then also focus on what you're doing so that you don't absorb any negative energies. And that's just like when you pray over for people, there's a cutting free prayer afterwards. So you don't absorb, you eliminate that energy from that experience as well, Father. Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm doing the left foot. That's the spleen.
Okay.
So the spleen is the one responsible of storing your iron, producing your red blood cells.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also part of the emotional heart.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I do here. Okay, so when we finish this one, Father, so we can do the diaphragm there.
Spleen under the mannirala, kallirala under liver.
spleen.
Spleen some
Say Sovarati sort of Adla.
Huh?
Sovarati.
Ah.
The
అది ఎత్తు అచ్చి మన సోర్లో అదవా
So they eat that.
ఓకే
Spleen.
ఓకే ఓకే
So when we finish that one, on the right foot we call it the ascending colon,
ఓకే
the bowel.
ఓకే
So if it's ascending, Father, this is the only one that you have to go upwards because that's the ascending colon. Then you do the transverse. That's the transverse colon. So ascending. If there's appendicitis, Father,
ఓకే
when you do this one and it hurts,
యా
you just keep on doing it until it hurts no more.
యా
But you go upwards, then you go to transverse colon.
ఓకే
That's a transverse colon.
ఓకే
And descending colon. And you do the sigmoid colon. So when you've done that one, no operation.
Oh really?
It will overhaul the appendix. Even
Oh
if
my
it's-
God.
Yeah, even if it's we call it acute appendicitis.
Oh my God.
So we can prevent operation. from
Okay,
that.
okay.
So upwards, that's the ascending colon. That's on the right foot. Then the transverse colon. And that's the transverse colon too. The descending colon. That's where most people have developed their colon cancer. On the descending or sigmoid. Sometimes you have it on the transverse as well. But most people have it on the descending colon or the sigmoid colon.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, if there's a colon problem, Father, just do that one. Put them on vegetable diet. And that will clear in just about 2 months, 3 months time.
Wow.
Colon cancer, you can reverse it in 3 months time or even 6 months time, Father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let your food be your medicine.
Oh my God, that's very nice to know that.
Yeah. So when we've done this one, that's the small intestine now. That's the small intestine. So what I'll do with the small intestine, I can just run my thumb going down.
Okay.
Yeah. So just that. So calcaneal spar, or they call it fasciitis, you can do this one. It's just uric acid build up with fasciitis. Yeah. And calcaneal spar here. When it hurts, that's a uric acid calcification. When they have it here. Tuk, or when it hurts. Yeah. So you can break the crystals by just massaging this part of the feet. But remember, Father, once you finish the organs, you can always go back to the lymphatic system, the garbage collectors in between.
Okay.
Because you're cleaning it.
Oh,
They're collecting the garbages again, and it's cleaning the system, increasing the circulation,